Healing emotional dysregulation can often feel like a daunting task, especially when the emotions that bubble to the surface seem overwhelming and out of control. It's easy to become ensnared in a cycle of shame and frustration when behaviors don't align with one's true self, leading to feelings of helplessness. The journey toward emotional regulation is not a swift one. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to engage in self-exploration. Wexen has identified 3 foundational steps to begin this healing process, and understanding these can be the first stride toward reclaiming your identity. The first step in this journey is developing an awareness of one's emotions, often referred to as mindfulness. This concept, articulated by Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, emphasizes the importance of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It is a practice that encourages individuals to observe their thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations as they arise, recognizing them as transient experiences rather than defining aspects of oneself. This process of noticing and naming emotions can initially feel alien, but with time and consistent practice, it becomes an integral part of emotional regulation. To cultivate this awareness, one might begin by asking themselves simple yet profound questions when emotions arise. What emotion am I experiencing? Where do I feel it in my body? Is it localized or is it more diffuse? By articulating these feelings, saying, I am having the feeling of sadness, or I am having the feeling of anger, individuals begin to create a vital separation between their identity and their emotional experiences. This distinction is crucial. It reinforces the understanding that one is not defined by their emotions. Instead, emotions are merely visitors, temporary states that do not dictate one's worth or character. The practice of mindfulness can be particularly challenging when emotions are intense. In such moments, implementing the second foundational strategy, the ability to pause, becomes a powerful tool. The second tool is highlighted by Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, psychiatrist, neurologist, and founder of logotherapy, who eloquently stated that between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. For those grappling with emotional dysregulation, this space can be the difference between reacting impulsively and responding thoughtfully. A simple yet effective technique is to wait for just 90 seconds before reacting to an emotional trigger. This brief pause allows the initial rush of intense emotions to subside, creating room for a more measured response. During this time, one can remind themselves that emotions are fleeting and that the intensity will eventually diminish. Additionally, implementing a quick breathing exercise, such as physiological sighs, taking a deep inhale, followed by a short second inhale, and then an extended exhalation, can help calm the nervous system and facilitate a more grounded state of being. Sticking a note to yourself on your fridge that states, "Remember to pause," may also be helpful. The third strategy to get you started on this journey involves cultivating understanding and compassion toward oneself. Research has shown that humans respond positively to kindness and compassion, which can be harnessed as a tool for emotional regulation. When faced with difficult emotions, self-compassion can serve as a soothing balm, reducing anxiety and fostering a sense of safety. Paul Gilbert, a prominent psychologist, defines self-compassion as a fundamental kindness, coupled with a deep awareness of one's suffering and an earnest desire to alleviate it. This three-component process begins with recognizing and naming one's emotional struggles, as previously discussed. The next component of self-compassion is the realization of common humanity. It is essential to remember that everyone experiences fear, regret, and struggles. These feelings are universal aspects of the human experience. This perspective can be incredibly grounding during moments of emotional dysregulation. Instead of feeling isolated in one's suffering, acknowledging that others share similar experiences can alleviate the weight of shame. The final component is self-kindness, which encourages individuals to approach their emotional experiences with warmth and understanding, rather than harsh judgment. It's important to acknowledge that self-compassion may not come easily, especially for individuals who have internalized criticism or received little positive reinforcement throughout their lives. For many, the inner critic can be a formidable adversary, leading to feelings of inadequacy and shame. Psychotherapy can provide a supportive space for individuals to navigate this journey towards self-compassion, offering guidance and tools to challenge negative self-perceptions. To practice self-kindness, such as one might envision a wise and compassionate friend, real or imagined, who offers support during difficult moments. This friend might say, "It's okay to feel this way. You're not alone in this." They might remind you, "You're doing your best, and that's enough." In moments of anger, this compassionate voice can ask, "Where is this coming from? Are you okay?" During times of fear, it might reassure, "It's natural to feel scared. You can get through this." When grappling with regret, the voice could gently remind, "You did the best you could at the time. It's time to forgive yourself and move forward." For those who find it challenging to connect with this compassionate perspective, starting with simple affirmations like, "It's okay to feel this way. I am okay," can initiate the healing process. The journey of healing emotional dysregulation is multifaceted and requires time, patience, and dedication. It is essential to understand that emotional regulation is not a destination, but a continuous process. Each step taken toward awareness, compassion, and understanding contributes to a more profound sense of emotional balance and well-being. Embracing the complexities of one's emotional landscape is a courageous act, one that acknowledges the depth of human experience. As Viktor Frankl poignantly stated, "There is no need to be ashamed of tears, for tears bore witness that a man had the greatest courage, the courage to suffer." This sentiment encapsulates the essence of the healing journey. It is through the acknowledgement of our emotions, the practice of mindfulness, and the cultivation of self-compassion that we begin to reclaim our power. Each moment of awareness, every pause taken before reacting, and all acts of kindness toward ourselves contribute to the mosaic of healing. Ultimately, the path to emotional regulation is one of self-discovery and growth. It invites individuals to sit with their darkness while allowing their light to shine through. By embracing this journey, one can learn to navigate the complexities of emotions with grace, equanimity, and an unwavering commitment to self-compassion. The work may be challenging, but the rewards, greater emotional resilience, deeper connections with oneself and others, and a more authentic way of being, are well worth the effort. Each small step taken in this journey is a testament to one's strength and a beacon of hope for a more balanced and fulfilling emotional life. Hit like and subscribe to Wexen Psychotherapy for more content on how to sit with your darkness and still let your light shine.